Well, hello everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Jerry Burt, Dean of Education with StartMyHomeBizUniversity.com. Today we're going to talk to you about why your business must be connected to the network to build your brand. Exciting topic. Building your brand for the network society causes a series of questions that you have to have answered. Number one, what are the new trends in business building? Number two, how does changes in technology impact your brand? Number three, what can you do now to get on the right track to building your brand? You see, we live in a network society, therefore your business must be plugged into the network. Currently, there are more than 50 billion devices, including tablets, laptops, PCs, and mobile devices, all connected to the network. Now, your business has to go where the people are in order to build a brand and to be effective. Did you know that people check their mobile phones about 120 times per day? It is said that our mobile phones will become the window to the world eventually. Fully 8 billion text messages were sent in 2010. 17 billion were sent in 2012. 30% of consumers communicate with brands via social networks, and $5.4 billion worth of mobile coupons were issued in 2011. Now, in this photograph, you'll notice a surgeon operating on a patient. Even during the precious, life-saving operation, the surgeon takes time to check a call on his mobile device. So what is this network that we're talking about? Well, here's a world map of social networks as of June 2012. Now, I won't go into the details, but as you can see in the dark blue areas of the globe, Facebook is providing service throughout most of the known world, except some parts of Africa and some of the other smaller countries throughout the world. But pretty much Facebook is covering the world with the exception of China and Russia. What does it mean? Well, it means that the network society has a massive influence over consumer behavior. Crowdsourcing, collaborative creation, user-generated content, telepresence, remote access, and real-time flow-based media environments are in vogue. We now have an automated real-time data and the rise of online learning hubs such as the Khan Academy and TED Academy and even Start My Home Biz University. Things are changing faster than ever before, as our great friend Gerard Leonard has announced. He's also advocated the fact that we all must get used to and accept, and that is data which is created on the network is the new oil, and it has a great deal of value. Okay, so your customers spend many hours per day in the social networks sampling products, uploading, sharing, liking products, downloading, researching, recommending, and purchasing. Is your business connected to the network? If not, you cannot build a brand for your company. Now notice in this depiction, this infographic, the number of users on popular social networking sites, with Facebook coming in first, listing at about 901 million users. Number two, you find Twitter with 550 million users. Number three, you find Google Plus, 170 million users. Number four, LinkedIn with 150 million users. And number five, the newest company that was created in 2010, Pinterest, with 11,700,000 users on the network. This is an amazing occurrence and one that your business cannot take for granted. So what are the new trends in brand building for your business in a network society? My friend, there are many trends that your business cannot continue to take lightly, nor can you ignore the fact that this is happening all around you. For if your business is to build a brand, it has to acknowledge and understand that the world that we live in is becoming a networked world. No longer can you exist as a value-creating enterprise without being connected to the network. So businesses who want to remain relevant and build strong brands must be aware of the emerging cultural practices that are used by your customer, client, patient, or in some cases your user. So you have to be aware as a business how people are buying products. They're buying products online. They're using credit cards or PayPal or Foursquare or some other method of payment to buy things online. Next, how do we share information with each other? How do we share information with our networks? How information is shared between institutions, between businesses. That has been a revolutionary change, and so you have to be aware of that. Number 3, how are people banking today? Yes, technology has impacted the banking industry. More and more people are choosing to do their banking online, and that's going to increase significantly over the next 3.5 to 5 years. The next question is, how do we get our information? Many of you remember going to the library, looking through the microfiche to find data from years ago, doing research probably for a school paper or just getting information on prior articles from magazines and so forth. Well, what do people go to the library for today? Well, I can tell you that libraries are experiencing a very, very difficult time today with their patronage because people can get all of the information they need online. They can go to a web browser. They can go to Google. They can go to Wikipedia. Information is available in unlimited amounts online, and you don't have to leave your house to go to a library. In fact, you can use a mobile device, a tablet, or a laptop to connect to the network and get all of the information you need, and you don't have to even step foot into a library. Next is, how do we get our education as a network society? Well, as you can see by this picture, education today has become a major part of business development, of staff training, of employee development. It's a major way that businesses communicate new ideas to their suppliers and their consumers and their clients. We use web browsers today. We use online web connections. We use teleseminars. We use webinars. We use the latest is Google Hangouts, where recently the vice president went on Google Hangouts to do a broadcast live, where his presentation was streamed live throughout the nation on Google Hangouts. So as a business, you have to understand the emerging cultural practices that are going on around you, and you have to be prepared to integrate your business into the changing cultural practices of today's. Now, in today's highly networked consumer lifestyle, your business must fight for attention by creating content that increases your customers' value. Now, if you notice in the picture, there is a horseshoe that represents the content marketing aspects of your business. Your content creation and marketing has to attract customers to your business, not interrupt them in the course of their day, in the course of their activities. But your content has to be powerful enough to attract them to your company because of the message that you create. The message that you create with your content has to offer a solution, has to remove the pain. It has to create a value proposition that they have not received from your competitors. And so creating content marketing for your business is more powerful today because of the network and because of the lifestyle changes that consumers have in today's buying marketplace. The next, we want you to understand that you have to figure out what content your business can create that others might find usable, informative, educational, reinforcing, and entertaining. You see, customer value can be created by sharing content throughout the network. The content has to be opinionated and actionable. It has to be shareable and valuable. It has to be dynamic and emotional. It has to be fun. unique, timely, and relatable. So the content that your business has to create has to strike a chord in your end user. It has to drive a message home to them that awakens their interest in the solution that your business is offering. So creating content, it doesn't matter what kind of business you have. If you have a hair salon, if you have a dry cleaner, if you have an auto supply store, if you have an auto mechanic shop, if you have a car wash, traditional businesses, traditional brick and mortar businesses especially have to get on board the network society. They have to connect their business to the network. If not, you're going to see a diminishing percentage of customers coming to your business because your business is not your messaging that you create in your marketing does not reach them, because customers, clients, patients, users are on the network. They spend a great deal of their time on social media, on Wikipedia, on Google, on just a variety of network content, searching for content. And if your marketing messages, if your business positioning is not on any of those places, then they're not going to find you. And you're going to be out of sight, out of mind. So this is a major shift that your business has to take. So once you create the content, well, how hard does your content work for you? How hard can it work for you? And this is one of the great principles of leverage, because once you create the content, it can be used over and over and over again. Your content should be used on Facebook. It should be used on LinkedIn. It should be used in the blog. It should be used in articles. It should be used on Twitter. It can be used in your internet radio show that you create for your hair salon. It can be used on your YouTube channel that you create for your dry cleaners. And it certainly must be used on your company website, because the fact of the matter is the greatest reach that you have as a business is creating content, whether it be video, articles, a variety of information that can be shared with your potential customer, that can be shared with your user, and placing that content on vehicles in a network that can get views from them. Because don't forget, people are searching the web, they're searching social media, they're searching their browsers, they're searching Wikipedia, they're searching e-zine articles, they're searching on blogs, they're searching on just a variety of video hosting platforms, looking for solutions to their problems, answers to their questions. They're looking for information that can help educate them about a need, a want, or desire that they have. And when your content is identified on these network sites, then your customer has more avenues that they can reach you. And you're not disrupting them. They are coming across your information, doing what they do on a day-to-day basis, and that's being on the internet, searching on social sites, sharing information with people on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Facebook. And so your content is being identified on all those sites, and it's intersecting with them. So you're not disrupting their behavior, activities. You are adding to, and you are setting your business in a position so that you are enhancing their life by adding the information that they're searching for. Next, you want to create content and share it on the network to build an identity and a brand. And this can be done very quickly. In order to do this, well, when you do this, I should say, you are differentiating your business by creating this content, sharing it on the network, on all the sites that I mentioned. You are positioning your business as the thought leader, as the industry leader, as the market leader in your niche category. You are defining yourself in a way that your competitors either are not doing, choose not to do, or don't know how to do. This is how you brand your business. The brand of your business is not the logo design, it's not the name of your business. The brand of your business is creating a solution and a promise that you're able to deliver on over and over and over again, building trust with the community, becoming identifiable among a myriad of selection that your customers have. So identifying yourself, differentiating your business. Now, your company's content creating strategy must include the following behaviors. You must understand your objective here is to engage your users, and engage your customer, your client, your patient, the people that use your product and service. Now, you have to write content, create videos, create radio podcasts, create content that engages them. You're not always selling to them through your content, but you are engaging them in discussion. You are a thought leader. You are providing additional supports and information and education and research about topics that are important to your community. So you do that by adding value to the experience that your customer, client, patient, or user has. So you want to add value to their life by creating the content that does add value. And next, you want to focus on quality over quantity. You want to make sure that what you are creating as a product or service, and I'll say this to you that are in a service business, that your service is a product, and you have to think of it as a product. So you want to make sure that you provide quality in everything that you do. Now, it's better to actually sell less of a product that has better quality than a lot of product with poor quality. Because once a customer decides that you have poor quality in your business, then they are going to let their friends know, and they're not going to continue to do business with you. So make sure that you are delivering high quality, and that's more important than having a lot of quantity. And finally, be authentic. Don't try to be who you're not and what you're not. The important thing that people want to know today is, are you transparent? Are you realistic as a business? Are you a business that is authentic? Not a make-believe, not a pretend, not some super hyped up salesperson that is trying to convince them against all odds that you are the go-to company. But be authentic, be who you are, be the kind of service or product rather that people find value in, and people appreciate you being authentic because they feel like you're flawed as well as everybody else, and that you're not pretentious. So this is important for you to building a brand on the network. Now, as you can see, your brand can only be built if your business is connected to the network and creates compelling content. So what are you waiting for? Get up, get moving, get going. Put yourself in a position to become a member of our online business building community, where our courses and coaching programs teach you to build a profitable brand. My name is Jerry Burke. I'm the Dean of Education of StartMyHomeBizUniversity.com. Check me out on Twitter. Tweet me your comments, your feedbacks, or just share information about anything that strikes you about this product that we've provided for you. Thank you very much, and you have a great day. We'll see you next time.